Hello and welcome to Books with Brenda. Today we have a very special guest who's going to read a Clifford's fairy tale book, The Three Little Pigs and the Big Red Dog.
Oh.
So instead of Books with Brenda today, it is Books with Kevin.
This Clifford book, Clifford's fairy tale, The Three Little Pigs and the Big Red Dog. Hello, my name is Emily Elizabeth, and this is Clifford, my big red dog. Every night, we cuddle up, and my dad tells us a story. My dad loves making Clifford and me the stars of the story. Tonight, we're reading The Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. Oh! Once upon a time, Clifford and his best friend Emily Elizabeth moved to a new village. Then, they were excited to meet their neighbors, the Three Little Pigs. But he happened to make a hide for his pig. Just as they were about to leave, Clifford let out a horrible sneeze. Achoo! Clifford sneezed, rattled the whole house. Clifford! Emily Elizabeth cried. You're sick! You should stay home and rest. But Clifford wouldn't stay. He wanted to meet his new neighbors. Emily Elizabeth and Clifford arrived at the first little pig's house. His house was made of straw. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. It's my new neighbor, said the first little pig. Just then, Clifford felt another sneeze coming on. He huffed and he puffed until... Achoo! He blew the straw house down. Clifford and Emily Elizabeth apologized, but they helped the little pig out from under the mess. The little pig gave Clifford a big blanket to use as a hanky. You should really go home and get some rest, he said. Clifford wasn't going to go home. He had to meet the other two neighbors and deliver the pies. And he wanted to help fix the first little pig's house too. So Clifford and Emily Elizabeth and the first pig walked to the next neighbor pig's house. This pig's house was made out of sticks. By the hair of my Jimmy Chin Chin, it's my new neighbor, and my brother too, said the second little pig. Just then, Clifford felt a sneeze coming on. He huffed and he puffed until... Achoo! He blew the steakhouse down. Yes, you should really cover your nose when you sneeze. The second pig grunted. Clifford, your sneezes are getting worse, said Emily Elizabeth. Let's get you home. Clifford was refused. He wanted to meet his neighbors. He hadn't given the pigs their pies. And now he had two houses to help rebuild. So Clifford, Emily Elizabeth, and the two little pigs walked to the next pig's house. His house was made out of bricks. By the hair of my chimney chin chin. It's my neighbors and my brothers too, said the third little pig. Just then, Clifford felt a sneeze coming on. He tried to cover his nose, but he was no use. The sneeze couldn't be stopped. He huffed and he puffed. Achoo! That was Clifford's biggest sneeze yet. But the brick house didn't fall down. You've got a nasty cold, said the three little pig. You better go come inside and rest. The third little pig made a big pot of soup for Clifford. He was wrapped him in as many blankets as he could fit. While Clifford rested, Emily Elizabeth gave each pig a pie. After a while, Clifford was feeling much better. Later, the third little pig gathered bricks and building supplies to help his brothers fix their houses. Clifford and Emily Elizabeth helped too. Just as they were almost finished, Clifford started to huff and puff.
Oh yeah.
Clifford barked happily. He was feeling back to normal. And he was happy to help his new friend. And now the three little pigs and the three little pigs, they were happy too. Now they have houses Clifford will never sneeze down. The end.
Oh yeah.
That was the story of Clifford's Fairy Tales.